Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Charisma here, and we are back at you another rebuild. In today's rebuild, we're going to be rebuilding the Portland Trailblazers. The Trailblazers actually had a lot of good acquisitions over the summer. They ended up drafting Shaedon Sharpe. I believe it was 7th overall. He's been really solid for them. They ended up trading for Jeremy Grant from the Pistons. They ended up bringing in Gary Payton Jr. They did lose a couple people, but they are still pretty solid. They are one of the better teams in the Western Conference so far, so they have been playing pretty good. They are definitely like one of the more shocking teams that are better in the Western Conference than I thought they were going to be. But hey, I can't complain. We're going to go in and we're going to try and win them a championship. I'd love to see Dame get a ring. If it gets too expensive in the video, I might not keep him around. I would love to, but shit happens. We're going to go through and check out the roster. They got Damian Lillard, Jeremy Grant, Nurkic, Simons, Josh Hart, Gary Payton, Nasir Little, Drew Eubanks, Justice Winslow, Shaedon Sharpe, Watford, Greg Brown, Keon Johnson, Jabari Walker, Oliver Sarr, John Butler. So obviously, you know, the guys at the end of the bench aren't going to get too many minutes, but we do have a pretty solid rotation so far. They want Shaedon Sharpe to start, which I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change his position to small forward. Keep him shooting guard. I'm going to have Josh Hart actually come off the bench. I think I like that a little bit better. We'll swap out their minutes. I do want Josh Hart to get a little bit more minutes than Nasir. Shaedon Sharpe's cool there. Gary Payton 6-man, I don't know about that. We'll try and get him at least 18 though. Eubanks can be our backup center. Winslow is okay. I'm gonna give some more minutes there, and then we'll give a couple more minutes. And I think we're just gonna rock with this rotation for now. I would like to get a better backup center if I could, instead of Drew Eubanks. But I'm just gonna let this team rock out the first year and kind of see what happens. I'm going to simulate, and I will see you guys either at the trade deadline or at the end of the season. Deuces. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up year one, and as of right now, we are sitting at the 9th seed as a 38-44 team. We have Luka as your MVP, as usual. Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond, 6-man. Defensive player goes to Giannis. Most improved is Cade Cunningham, and Coach of the Year goes to Jason Kidd. Let's check out and see, do we have any players? We do not. I didn't expect us to. Do we have any? We do have Shaedon on the all-rookie second team. It's pretty nice to see that. Let's check out the player stats for the season. We have your leading scorer as Damian Lillard with 23 a game. Anthony Simons gets about 16 per game. Shaedon Sharpe, I figured he'd do a little bit better considering the minutes he got and me turning up his shot tendency and stuff like that. But we just need a little bit more time to get him to develop. The rest of the team did okay. I didn't really expect us to be too good of a team anyway. We are in the play-in, so we're going to simulate that, and we do end up losing, which I'm not too mad about. We have, looks like a Dallas and Bucks finals with Giannis and Luka as your finals MVPs, and then we have your Bucks winning it in 5. All right, let's go on and head over. Looks like LeBron and stuff like that is going to retire, which I'm pretty surprised about. Let's go to the draft lottery and kind of see where we stand there. Trailblazers, we end up with a 12th pick, which is not too bad, actually. We still might be able to end up with a pretty solid player there. Let's head over to the draft and kind of see what we can get at 12. Go ahead and sim over to the user pick. We can get Keontae George, which is pretty solid. Nick Smith Jr., Anthony Black. See, I feel like we don't really need a shooting guard, though. This is our best option, though, player-wise. But I kind of want to get a backup center to replace Eubanks. And eventually we could have Lively as our starting center, possibly. Move Nurkic to the backup. I'm going to go with Lively for now. I might regret that, but hopefully I didn't. Let's see what he ends up as. 74. Yeah, see, Keontae's a 76, and so is Nick Smith Jr. I mean, that's okay. He still might end up being really decent for us. I'm gonna let all these guys walk besides Josh Hart. I would like to keep him around. Josh Hart is a really solid defensive player, and he also can grab rebounds like a motherfucker. Let's see if there's anybody that we have to bring back free agency wise. Jeremy Grant does want a contract. If we can bring him back for like 15, I could do that. I'd much rather do that. Probably about 15. And then we're gonna go team option flat. Hopefully he'll do that. The rest of these guys, I'm just gonna let walk, just because I really don't see a future with them on our team. All right, we're good there. Anybody else that we can bring in that's pretty solid? Jakob Poeltl is okay. Seth Curry. All right, can we get Poeltl and Thibault potentially? If we can do that, that's okay. We can't get Matisse, but we can get Jakob Poeltl, which I'm not too mad about. We'll use him for a season. Let's bring in Ish Smith. That'll bring him to another team. I don't think he's ever been on the Trailblazers before, so that will be his 14th team in his NBA career. I believe it's 14. Let's go over to the player progression. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna go. Yeah, see, Lillard did go down. I did expect that. He is getting older, but that's okay. Shaedon Sharpe goes up 5. We love to see that. Ish Smith does go down. I mean, he's 35, so I did expect that. So we're gonna head over to the next season. We'll load in our draft class and kind of go from there. See what we can do, trade-wise, stuff like that. Move on from people. Don't want to use the I don't want to use the goods draft, so I gotta look for Joda Kemmer 2024, which is right here. Joda Kelmer, sorry. All right. Let's make a few trades. I do like Nasir Little, but I don't think he's safe, to be completely honest. He's good. He's young. He's 70. He's a 78 overall, but I feel like we could potentially move on from him and maybe get somebody better and give those minutes to somebody else. But if there's nobody else that we can get out of it that's decent, I'm not really going to end up doing the trade. I've seen a couple offers that were okay. This Tyus Jones one isn't bad. Gets us a pretty good solid backup point guard. I don't really want to bring in Bogdanovich. I'm not really trying to give up any first round picks. Let's try out Tyus Jones for a year. We also get Jake LaRavia out of it as well, or LaRavia, however you say it. Which is not too bad of a pickup because we did need a backup point guard. We do have Gary Payton, but I feel like he's more of like a shooting guard, small forward type deal, even though he's only 6'2". I think that's all we're probably gonna do for now. I think I'm chilling with what we got going on. Let's go in, we'll rebuild our rotations. So we got Lillard, Simons, Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Grant, Nurkic, Josh Hart, Jakob Poeltl, Tyus Jones, Gary Payton, and then we definitely need a 10th man, and it's gotta be Derek Lively for sure. I want to definitely get him to develop. Let's take a few minutes away, and then we'll give that there. Let's go over, check out the system proficiency. We are 4-star perimeter centric. What happens if we change it to defense? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is with perimeter centric. We're chilling there. I think we're gonna go ahead and start simulating and kind of see what happens. I feel like this team is gonna be pretty decent. I want to mess with the shot tendencies a little bit. Make sure everything is good there. Shaden Sharp, shot tendencies should not be that low. I definitely want him to be one of the bigger shooters on this team. 85, 80, 90. Okay. Tyus Jones can go up a little bit. We'll get him up to like a 70. That's okay. Jakob Poeltl, 72. Lively, I definitely want to get him a little bit more touches on the ball, just because I want him to develop pretty good. So we'll get him about an 85. We'll turn Bravia down to 65, and I think we're good there. The rest are good around 80, 70. That's chilling. Josh Hart might be a little low for his tendency, to be completely honest. So I'll turn that up to about 68, and I think we're gonna be good there. I'm gonna simulate this season, and I will see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we are a playoff team. Alright guys, so I ended up stopping at the trade deadline. Right now we are 30 and 28, so I'm probably gonna make a few trades. Kind of see what I can do. Let me check out a few stats before go ahead and trade the wrong person. So we have our leading scorer is Dame, Simons, Shaden Sharp. For how many minutes Jeremy Grant is getting, I feel like he should be scoring more than 10 points per game. That's without a doubt. I'm gonna have to turn up his tendency or something. Tyus Jones hasn't been playing that very good for us. Neither has Josh Hart. So I'm probably gonna try and package those two. Kind of see what I can get. They're both making 14 and 12, maybe basically 13 million. So if I can get some solid players or like maybe a pick out of it, I'd love to do that. We could bring back Nasir Little, but not too big on that either. Terry Rozier and Karis LeVert. It's not bad, but not really trying to give up my first round pick. We can get Chris Murray and Jalen Brunson. We'll come back to it. Could get Sengun here and Jayshawn Tate, but I'm not really trying to give up a first round pick. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this Brunson Chris Murray trade, and then what we'll do is we'll move on from Brunson and kind of see what we can get there, and we'll package him with Jake LaRavia. You can get Marcus Smart for about 3 years along with Derek White. They both bring pretty decent offense along with great defense. None of these other trades are too big on. We could get Cole Anthony and Bol Bol. If Ben Simmons wasn't making so much, I might consider that, but I'm not really trying to take on that contract. I can get Jalen Duren and Killian Hayes. Not really sure if I want to do that. I can get Sengun though, and Jayshawn Tate. I might have to do that, even though we have Derek Lively as our backup center. We could probably run him as the backup 4. And they're both on cheap contracts too. Okay, let's do that. Maybe that'll free up a little bit of money for us in the off season. Gary Payton, for how shitty he's performing, I'm not really gonna keep him around for the $8 million he's making. I'm gonna package him with Pascal, whatever the fuck, however you say it, and we'll see what we can get here. We can get a first round pick out of the Bulls, and we can get Eubanks back on the Blazers. Honestly, wouldn't mind that pick. There's another option here. I'll take that. Dorian Finney-Smith in the first round. Let's do that. I do like Dorian Finney-Smith as well. I think that's all the trades will do for now. We do have a lot of forwards though, which is not very good. So I'm probably gonna have to do 1 or 2 more trades, just because there's way too many. Finney-Smith, 14 mil a year. I don't know. I feel like we should move on from him. And then I also do like Jeremy Grant, but 15 mil a year, and he's only scoring about 10 points per game. Forget that. We'll keep Jeremy, and we'll throw in Yusuf Nurkic. We still have Jakob Poeltl for another 2 years. We still have Sengun we can bring back, and we also have Derek Lively. So see what we can get there. See a first round pick. 3 stars. That's pretty valuable. Nothing really else stands out too much. So I think I'm gonna go with this trade here with the first round pick. I feel like that might helping us in the long run. I'm gonna simulate the rest of the season, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, so we're wrapping up the season, and unfortunately, we actually were worse than last year. Hopefully, we can get a pretty decent draft pick this year. We end up 36 and 46 with Luka as your MVP again, Victor Wembanyama as your Rookie of the Year, Vucevic 6th Man of the Year. Defensive player goes to Giannis, Tyrese Maxey Most Improved, and then we have your Coach of the Year as Willie Green. All right. I don't think we're gonna have any players around here. We do not, which is okay. We'll be decent in the next few years. We end up not making the playoffs, which is whatever. We still have a good little bit of rebuild to do. Our bench was not good at all, so it really did not help our situation. We have the Grizz taking it in 5 with Ja Morant as your Finals MVP. A couple of the old heads are going to retire, which I did expect. So we're going to head over to the draft lottery and kind of see where we stand pick-wise. We end up getting the 8th pick from Philly. We love to see that. Do we have any other picks here? We do not, which is okay. I'll take that 8 all day of the week. We'll kind of see if there's any players we have to bring back contract-wise. If not, I might kind of explore the 8th pick, kind of see what we can get. Got to bring back Sengun, Shaedon Sharpe, Jayshawn Tate. Those guys I'm not really too worried about. So let's kind of see what we can get at 8. Pick-wise, if there's anything here we can get, I'd love to get that. But see, a Elijah Fisher. All NBA, Rick Barry. We really don't need any more wings, though. It's another wing, basically. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and explore something with this pick. Kind of see what we can get. If there's nothing good here, I'm obviously just going to keep it. But if there's something solid we can get back, I'd definitely love to do that. I really don't want to take on James Harden for $47 million a year. All right, so it looks like we're just gonna end up taking somebody. I think our best bet. Where was he at? There was one All NBA guy. It was Elijah Fisher. All right, let's go ahead and take him. We'll send him to the end. And then we'll bring back everybody we can in free agency and stuff like that. We do end up with a 73 overall. Damn, there was a lot of better options there that we could have got. Bradshaw. Wow, okay. Well, I guess we just missed out on that, which shit happens. I'll bring back Jay Sean for $7 million a year. I don't really see this guy getting any playing time, so I'm not going to bring him back. Okay. Qualifying offers were good there. We'll head over to free agency. See who we got to bring back. Nobody necessarily we have to bring back, but we can sign some pretty solid role players here. Trey Mann is pretty good. I'd like to bring him in. We can do that. Definitely got to improve our bench a lot. Josh Richardson is also a good option. He's 30 years old though, but he does fit the system very well. We'll take 6, so we'll do that. We'll let these guys walk. Wow, I would have rather kept Trey Mann over fucking Josh Richardson. They don't even give you an option to even do anything. That's pretty stupid. Whatever. Alright. Well. Anybody else we want to bring in? Kennard's only 28 and he only wants a minimum. And me being a Pistons fan and him like used to being on the Pistons, I still got a little bit of a love for him, so we'll bring him in. Dame goes down 2, Jeremy Grant goes down 1. This might be the season where we end up trading Jeremy Grant. Kind of seeing what we can get for him. Probably should have checked out the numbers last year and kind of see how everybody did, but I don't know why I always forget, but I end up forgetting every single time. We'll go in and load in our draft class, which is 2025. Check out our roster and our rotation and stuff like that and kind of see what we want to do future wise. See, they got Anthony Simons coming off the bench. That's where they know they got it fucked up. They got Jakob Poeltl starting over Sengun, which is pretty stupid as well. I don't really want to have Richardson starting as my sixth man, to be completely honest. I'm gonna explore a Jeremy Grant trade. We can't get anything good back. Obviously, I'm not gonna trade him away, but if we can get something decent back, maybe a few picks or even just a solid power forward back, I love that. Nothing stands out too far yet. There's a bonus here. I do like him a little bit better than Jeremy Grant. He's making a lot more, but I feel like that would make our team definitely better. Could bring in Durin, but I don't really want to trade. Okay, I want to go ahead, and I'm going to go with the Sabonis trade. I'll move him to the 4 instead of a center, which I feel like will be okay in the long run. Here, make him a 4. We got Sharp at the 3. Sengun is still there. He's our backup center. He's still chilling at the 4. Got Josh Richardson as shooting guard, small forward. We really need a backup point guard, to be completely honest. We'll go and rebuild our rotations really fast. I still definitely want Sengun starting over Pirtle. That's without a doubt. And Josh Richardson definitely is not starting over him. We'll go there. Flop those around. All right. Still got about 10 minutes we can give out. Those two got to be switched around. Move him to 30. I don't know why the hell they keep doing that. Okay. I definitely feel like we should get a better 6-man. But I feel like we are really good. I feel like we're going to be better than last year without a doubt. We're going to simulate. I might see you guys at the trade deadline depending on how good or not we're doing. But more than likely, I will see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so we're wrapping up the end of the year. And as of right now, we are the best team in the West. We ended up turning it around significantly, which I'm really happy about. We end up, it looks like, as a 61-win team. We have Darius Garland as your MVP, Xavier Booker Rookie of the Year, 6-man goes to Gregory Jackson, Giannis Defensive Player of the Year, Dyson Daniels Most Improved, and then JB Bickerstaff as your Coach of the Year. Just a little bit better record than us. Do we have any players here? We do not. Any defensive players? Wow, okay. No rookies either, which is okay. All right, let's check out the stats for this season. I kind of want to see how everybody did. You got your leading scorer as Shaedon Sharp with 21.65, about 1-1. Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons. Everybody else played pretty decent for us. Sabonis came in and played a really big role. Shot pretty decent, looks like 50. Not really the best from 3, but hey. He did exactly what we were supposed to do, about 17 points per game, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. So I can't complain at all. We are the 1 seed, and it looks like we are going to be taking on the Lakers in the first round. We do take game 1. We also take game 2, game 3. They do end up taking a game against us, but we do move on to the second round to play the Utah Jazz, in which they take game 1 and 2 and 3. That's not good. So let's go in and change up our lineups to an 8-man rotation, play the best people we got. All right, hopefully Simcast can help us out. I really don't want to be a 60+ win team and get swept in the second round, but shit happens in the game of 2K, as you guys can tell. We did end up losing and getting swept in the second round to the Jazz, and we have Victor Wembanyama for the West as your Finals MVP, and for the East we have Darius Garland, and we have the Cleveland Cavaliers winning it in 6. All right, we'll head over to the draft lottery. Let's see. We are going to end up with the 29th pick, which isn't the best. I didn't expect us to have too high of a pick anyway. We'll skip past the draft and we're going to head over to the player options and go from there. Definitely want to bring back both of these guys. Sengun would be great to keep. These other guys don't really get any minutes, so we'll keep Sengun mostly. He wants a bigger contract, which we will give him. I don't really want to match these guys. I'll renounce the rights on the rest. Jakob Pertl. Do I want to keep him? Maybe. We'll kind of see how much he wants, and then we'll go from there. He wants 9 mil a year for 3 years. I'll give that to him. He hasn't played too bad for us. He's been pretty solid, so I can't complain. We do have Tim Hardaway Jr. here that fits the system pretty well, along with Bruce Brown. But I think I'm going to go with Bruce Brown just because he's the youngest out of the options available and system fit wise, so we'll take him. Maybe we'll see if we can make some kind of trade or something. Maybe bring in some kind of big player. Not really too sure yet. I definitely know I'm keeping Shaedon Sharpe. That's without a doubt. Go in, load in our 2026 draft class. Hopefully, we can get it done here soon, because I would love to see the Blazers win a championship with Damian Lillard on the team. Let's check out the rotations they want to run. They still want to start Josh Richardson at the 2, which I'm not letting that happen. I'm sorry. We'll move him down. They want Lively to start now, which I don't really want that to happen either, so we'll bring him down to about 26. 30 back to Sabonis. Okay, I definitely still want Sengun as my starting center, so we'll bring him down to the 23. We'll make him 30 minutes. All right, Bruce Brown is okay, and then we'll just go to the 10-man rotation. Go there. We'll kind of go with what they want to do a little bit. I think should be good there for the most part on a 10-man rotation. I might explore a Lillard trade, but at the same time, I do want to win him a championship, so I'm probably not going to end up trading him, but I'll see what my options are. But if there's nothing good here, obviously I'm not going to do anything. Nothing really too good yet. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be keeping Dame. I definitely just want to win him a championship. Is there any little trades we can do? All these guys are making about 2 mil a year. We can get packaged those two with like maybe a future first, unprotected. Can we get anything decent? Hell no. Okay. Let's try something else. I do like Lively. Let's try Jakob Pertl, Josh Richardson, and then we'll try this Warriors first and see what we can get. Nothing crazy yet. Cal Ware, Colin Sexton. Okay, nothing really too crazy there either. So I think I'm just gonna explore a Josh Richardson trade. See if there's any younger wings we can get. I'll do the exact same thing as him. Or maybe we just go ahead and maybe see if we can get a couple picks for him like that. T. Stiebel is also there. Utah Jazz first round picks, but they're decent. So those aren't going to be too valuable of picks. OKC. I don't know why, but Hornets picks always end up being good, but I'm not really trying to go to 2030. So let's take this 26 first round pick from OKC. And then we'll package these two together and see if there's any solid players we can bring in. More than likely not, but we can get some other draft picks from other teams, but nothing here really makes too much sense, so I'm just gonna keep what I got. I'm gonna rock out with the lineup that we have. I feel like this 9-man rotation is pretty solid. We do need a little bit more guard minutes. But I feel like we can make this work for sure. They switched up our shit again just because I accidentally rebuilt the rotations. And I think we're good there. Definitely wanted to switch these two back. All right. I'm going to simulate the season and I will see you guys at the end. All right. So as I was making trades, I look over and it says that my file corrupted. So I'm going to kind of show you guys over and kind of show you what I did. We did end up trading away Damian Lillard and we brought in Robert Dillingham and Patrick Williams. I definitely still feel like I want to move on from Sabonis just because I feel like we really don't need him. We'll kind of see how it plays out. Player progression, everybody went up basically, so that's good to see. Sabonis stayed the same even though he's 30 years old. Let's go ahead and head over to the next season. I'm still really upset that my files crashed and I really couldn't do anything about it just because I had a lot of really good footage there. But let's see what they want to do. I don't really know how the hell we lost Sengun because I know for sure I brought his ass back. So I'm not really too sure what happened there. He gets better at his center, so that's chilling. He's good at center. He's good there. He's also good there. Okay, he could be our backup point guard. We'll make him the power forward backup. How does he get changed to a center and go up so much? That's actually kind of wild. All right. Maybe we make him a center, dude. Actually, no. Power forward is his best position. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and rebuild the lineups really quick. We did get younger. Bring in Dillingham. I do like what we have so far. Probably gonna mess with the tendencies a little bit and make sure everybody's good to go there. I do have Shaedon Sharp shooting at a 99, so we'll bring him down to about a 95. Sabonis, he's getting older, so I'm gonna lower his down to about a 78. Dillingham, I definitely want him to get some more shots, so we'll bring him up to like a 92. I want him to be my like next best option. Derek Lively, 83. Patrick Williams can definitely go up a little bit more. I want him to get some more scoring, go to like 80. Cooper Flagg is supposed to be a Hall of Fame potential, and he's only 19, so I definitely want to raise that up. We'll get him to about like an 88.
Oh no. Fuck. I accidentally just did not save that. 95, 90, 78. We'll bring him down. So 80, 92, 70. No, we'll go about 82. There. Cooper Flag. Want him up just because he's supposed to be a stud. And Elijah Fisher will go about 77. Confirm that. Okay, we're good now. We'll go and rebuild our rotations one last time to make sure we're all good, which we are. I'm gonna simulate to the end of the season, and I will see you guys then. All right, so we're wrapping up the end of the season, and as yet again, we are a 60 win team, which I do love to see. We end up as 64 and 18, first seed in the Western Conference, second team in the power ranking. We do have Darius Garland as your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Elsie Harrington. Ty Washington is your sixth man of the year. Giannis wins another defensive player of the year. Most improved is Ty. And then coach of the year goes to Chauncey again. We love to see that. Do we have any Trailblazers around? We do not, which is unfortunate. Oh, we do have Cooper Flag on your all-rookie first team. We love to see that. We are the ones here. We're going to check out the stats for the season. We have Shaden Sharp as your leading scorer, with Robert Dillingham as your second leading scorer, with Anthony Simons as well. Cooper Flag played okay for us, 10, 6 with a steal a game. It's not too bad. Sabonis more than likely is going to get traded. Derek Lively is okay. He's grabbing a lot of rebounds for us, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We are taking on Phoenix again in the first round. Last year they kicked our ass. Looks like they're gonna do that again this year, but we do end up taking one game. We're down 3-1, which I don't like to see at all. They do have a lead on us, but we do end up taking it back. Hopefully we can hold this going into the fourth quarter, which we do. We can get it done. It is 3-2 Phoenix. Hopefully. Oh man, looks like they're gonna run away with this, but can we come back? Maybe, maybe not. Nope, we're not going to. We end up losing again to Phoenix in the first round. Wow. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as your Western Conference Finals MVP, and we have your Bucks winning it in 6 against the Thunder, with Lonzo Ball as your Finals MVP. All right, let's head over to the lottery. Let's see what we get. We do end up with 29th pick, which isn't too great. I didn't expect us to have too good of a pick anyway. I don't even know why I went to the draft, considering we had the 29th pick. I'll skip past that. Go over to the player options. I'm not really sure what happened or how we ended up getting rid of Sengun, but I really wish we would have kept him instead. I'm going to explore some trades, kind of see if we can bring anybody in that's worth it. Lively wants another contract. I might do like a sign and trade with him, to be completely honest, because I do like him, but he's not really performing absolute best for us. And I definitely want to bring back Shaden Sharp as well. So let's go ahead and get him back, offer him the max deal, because he's going to be the person that we build around in the future going forward. 32 mil a year. We can still bring back Derek Lively, matching his offer. Okay, we're good there. We got both of those guys back. Anybody else? Malik Monk is still here. He's pretty solid. Lou Dort is here. David Roddy. I'm
gonna go with Lou Dort just because he brings a really nice defensive presence. And if we can get somebody else, I'd like to do that as well. Malik Beasley. Matisse Thybulle. Let's go D'Anthony Melton. I really like him. Be a really good player for our team. And I think that's all we're going to do for now. I'm going to skip to the next season. Kind of let this play out. Rebuild our rotations really quick. And I don't think Lively's going to be safe for the most part. I want to see who else I can get. Maybe we can bring in somebody even better off of a trade for him. They do want D'Anthony Melton to start, which I'm actually really shocked about. I'm not going to do that, though. I still want Anthony Simons to start. I'm going to make Cooper Flagg our sixth man just because he has such high potential. I'm going to move also on from Sabonis. I really don't feel like he has any part of this team anymore. Plus, he's making $35 million a year. And we can play somebody else at his position. We have so many other players. So let's go ahead and move on from Sabonis. We'll package him by himself and see what we can get. We can get Denny Avdia back, who's 26 years old. Jackson Hayes. Could get Ben Simmons, but we have to get a first round pick. Any other offers here that are pretty solid? Not really. Do I try and do the Ben Simmons trade? And then maybe trade Ben Simmons for somebody else? Because he is 85, but do I give up my first round pick? Okay, let's try and do that for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and package Ben Simmons. And we're going to package him with this younger guy here and Bruno Fernando. And yeah, see, look at that. We can get Lonzo Ball and Denny Avdia. Like, Lonzo Ball is literally coming off of Finals MVP right now. Herb Jones. We can get Kyrie. I think I'm liking the first trade the best. We could also bring back Sengun. I like that as well. Jaren Jackson Jr. We get Lonzo Ball or Jaren Jackson Jr. Who's making more? 39, 37. Okay. We're going with Jaren Jackson, and we also get Claxton back, I believe it said. So I'm not too mad about that. See if there's anybody else we can move on from. I feel like we really don't need Lively anymore, considering we have Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams is older though, so maybe I'll see what I can get for these three guys. Oh, I can bring in Chet Holmgren. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and rebuild the rotations really fast. They do want Lively to start. I'm sorry, that's not happening. They also want Anthony Melton starting, but that's not happening either. So we're gonna mess that really fast. Okay. I want Cooper Flagg to be our sixth man. So let's do that. 19, 15, 11. All right, I think I'm cool with that. Everybody on our team is at least a 78 or higher. So I think I'm cool there, to be completely honest. We did get a lot better bringing in Jaren Jackson Jr. and Chet Holmgren.
I'm gonna simulate this season, and I will see you guys at the end. Hopefully, we can get it done this year and be champions.
All right, so we are wrapping up the end of the season, and we are actually almost a 70 win team, which I love to see. We are the best team in the NBA overall with 69 wins and 13 losses. We have Luka as your MVP, Chuck Sloan, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Sid. Defensive player goes to Giannis yet again. And then we have Isaiah as your most improved with Chauncey Billups as your Coach of the Year. Hopefully this year we can get it done. I feel like 69 wins or whatever should definitely be enough. If it's not, then obviously we're just shit and we can't get it done. No, I'm just kidding. But we are the 1 seed, and who are we taking on in the first round? Utah. Thankfully, it's not Phoenix again, and they can't kick our ass. We are up 2-0. We are up 2-1. They tied it up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we end up moving on to take on New Orleans in the next round. We simulate game 1, in which we take 2. We also take 3, 4. Can we get it done? We can. We're going to move on to take on OKC in the conference finals, in which we take game 1. They take 2. We take 3, 4. Can we get it done? We can. We are going to the finals with Chet Holmgren as your finals MVP, and we have Paolo Banchero as your finals MVP there. We have the Magic winning game 1. We win game 2. We also win 3. They win 4. They win 5. 8-man rotation. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit here. That's definitely probably our best option. Anthony Melton starting. I don't know about that. We're gonna have to do that. I definitely feel like I want Fisher starting over DeAnthony Melton as well. Sorry, bro. You know I fuck with you, DeAnthony Melton, but I want to go with the highest overalls possible here. We're gonna go ahead and simulate with Simcast. We do have this slight lead, but it is a really close game. Anything can happen. We do have the slight lead, but we do end up holding on to force a game 7. Hopefully this is it here. It is really close. If it ends up being really close towards the end, I will jump in and watch it play out. 108. It looks like we are up 8 with about 30 seconds left, and we end up winning it in 7, which I do love to see. We end up getting it done. We have Robert Dillingham as your finals MVP. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep Damian Lillard on the team, and I really wanted to, but he was just making so much money, and it's just so hard to make so many other contracts work with someone making almost $65 million a year. But if you do like my videos, make sure to go out, check out the rest of them. I do make a lot of rebuild videos. I've done almost all 30 teams now. I'm gonna try and do all 30, and I'm also gonna do old eras and stuff like that. But I do appreciate you guys also watching my videos. If you did watch this video all the way to the end, leave Damian Lillard is the GOAT in the comments. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I do hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Deuces.